Good evening. I'm going to go ahead and call tonight's August 11th special session of the Kalispell City Council to order. Can I get a roll call?
Councillor Fisher?
Here.
Councillor Hunter?
Here.
Councillor Nunnally?
Aye. Here.
Councillor Carlson? Here. Councillor Gabrielle? Here. Council President Graham?
Here.
Councillor Dowd? Councillor Dahlman?
Here.
Mayor Johnson?
Okay, quorum is present. I'm going to move into tonight's action item. It's appointment of an interim city manager. Mr. Russell, do you have the staff presentation?
Yeah, Mayor and Council, as we've discussed previously, with the incoming vacancy in the city manager role, I think it's prudent for the council to appoint an interim city manager. It's frequently when I am gone, we appoint acting city managers. Jared Nygren is one of those individuals that has done that, has expressed interest. I know the council's had discussion related to that. So that action item is before you. That would appoint Mr. Nygren as the interim city manager, actually effective as of tomorrow. So it'll be kind of a joint overlap for a little over a week and a half, but that would still give him the full authority even during that time for all signatories or any other thing by state law or city code to act in that capacity as well. So we'd obviously recommend passing that resolution, appointing Mr. Nygren as the interim city manager with adjusted compensation related to that.
Okay, any questions of staff? No questions. I'm going to move into public comment for this action item. There's two individuals on Zoom. I would, I guess for a public comment tonight, I go through and ask that we kind of stick with the 3-minute time frame. So like as I said, I guess there are two participants still on Zoom.
They have not raised their hands.
I guess if anybody wants to give public comment, raise your hand. We're good? Okay. Okay, I'm going to close public comment for this action item and look to the council for a motion. Ms. Dahlman?
I move resolution number 6275. A resolution appointing Kalispell Development Services Director Jared Nygren as the interim city manager for the city of Kalispell and authorizing him to operate with the full authority of the position under Kalispell Municipal Code and Montana State Statute until a permanent city manager assumes the role.
Second.
Motion seconded. Any discussion? Mr. Hunter.
Just to the point that I have full confidence in Mr. Nygren and his ability to fill the position as interim manager.
Mr. Fisher.
Thank you, Chad. I would agree with that, and I think this is a testament to our current city manager. Not only do we have Jared, but we had a couple other people who are very qualified. I think it's part of team building. I think it's part of building a good staff. I spent years running down the city of Kalispell working for the county, and now that I'm a part of it, to see the level of people that you have built as your team is quite incredible. And I think this will serve Kalispell well until we figure out what we will do next as a city council and moving forward with a new city manager. So it's actually hats off to staff and the current city manager.
Further discussion? Okay, I agree with everything you guys said. No need to belabor the point. Can I get a roll call?
Councillor Fisher?
Aye.
Councillor Hunter?
Aye.
Councillor Nunnally?
Aye.
Councillor Carlson?
Aye.
Councillor Gabrielle?
Aye.
Councillor Dowd? Councillor Dahlman?
Aye.
Council President Graham?
Aye. Motion carries. Gonna go ahead and move into tonight's public comment. There's public comment on any other item that's not on tonight's meeting or wasn't on tonight's meeting. Now would be the time to do so. And if you're online, raise your hand for public comment. Okay. No public comment in the audience. I'm gonna close public comment. Move into city manager, council, and mayor reports.
Yeah, just briefly, Council President. Briefly, As you're aware, we do have executive session right directly after this for matters of individual privacy. But outside of that, we're trying to finalize the budget for next Monday night, which, is a little bit trickier this year with some of the changes at the state legislature. For example, last year our taxable valuation was $76 a mil, or 76,000 per mil. With all the changes they made, our market value increased, but our taxable value decreased to about $71,000 per mil, which again isn't an issue within us, although it just identifies lower growth that we're going to receive this year. But the problem is within that past levy, because it's based on the value of the mill. And so there's two different options that we can have with it. One of them is to go to a dollar amount based on what was levied last year, or the other is to reset to the mill value this year, which would be approximately a $340,000 decrease from what we did last year. So we're just trying to forecast that out of what makes sense, because once you go to a dollar amount, they're not giving you the chance to go back. So they're trying to ratchet it down, in all honesty, and that's what that legislation does. So we're just trying to find the best recommendation to move forward. We anticipate we'll just go to the dollar amount, put it on last year. We'll still have some of that separation between the permissive levy and the numbers, so at least that's not gonna hamper us, because we didn't levy the full mills last year, which they also would have put a stop on. Luckily, we had transferred what we didn't levy into the permissive medical levy, so we're gonna be okay in a whole, but we just have to identify, do we take the hit and then hope for higher reappraisals in 4 years, 6 years, 8 years? Or do we go to the dollar amount, which is $340,000 more a year right now, and receive inflation up to 4% in future years, which seems like that makes the best sense, but that's what we're trying to work through to finalize where we're at. Can tell you, we are still good with the cash carryover in terms of meeting our 20% reserve. Right now, we're looking at putting whatever is in excess minus, probably put 1 mil in the cupboard, just as kind of been practice for years. But looking at maybe creating a capital fund for city shops that we know needs to be addressed, but even under normal financing was having a difficult problem. So those are the big things in terms of as we're trying to prepare for the upcoming budget, but just kind of wanted to give you a little idea so you start thinking about that before next Monday night. And that's all I have, Council President.
Any discussion or any items from council? Okay, not seeing any. Mayor Johnson was under the weather, asked me to fill in for him, so here I am. So we're gonna move into tonight's executive session, as Mr. Russell indicated. So we won't be adjourning the meeting. Same practice, correct?
Right.
Okay.
We'll come down to it, something will come down to it.
Okay. So I guess at this point, we'll head up and start our executive session.